how to teach entrepreneurship has become a big issue. We are teaching for the last 200, 300 years. Am I audible? My voice is clear for you? Can anybody?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir. Audible,
Good.
sir.
Good, good. And entrepreneurship teaching has recently started. It is not there from the very beginning. So probably entrepreneurship courses anedi, this has recently crept into the syllabus of B schools, business schools actually. So anything coming up very recently, how to do that becomes a big issue. And there are a lot of problems, especially teachers. Teachers requires tremendous amount of support for it. Otherwise, they can't understand how to do it. And especially a subject like entrepreneurship teaching is somewhat different. Somewhat different. So it's not like physics. It's not like mathematics. It's not like English. It's not like chemistry. Agarwal ji, what is your subject, Mr. Agarwal?
Entrepreneurship domain only.
Basic degree?
Basic is in commerce, management.
Commerce. So,
Yeah.
I mean, commerce also, the people have started very, wrong way of teaching actually. Actually, the problem with the higher education is अरे शिवेश जी आ गए, नमस्कार जी.
सर नमस्कार, कैसे हैं?
नमस्कार. So nice of you. So nice of you. So should we go ahead or you want to tell anything? शिवेश जी,
आप अपनी धुन में आगे बढ़ते रहे सर, आपके साथ हूं मैं.
So teaching entrepreneurship is a recent phenomenon, and it can be done very fantastic. So this is one thing we should understand about. It can be made as interesting as teaching romance. Shivaji, you can imagine, teaching romance, how?
Exactly.
It can be very, very, interesting kind of thing. Now, why I said teaching romance, please understand, I'm not a third class mindset fellow. Please understand. I'm talking about.
नहीं सही है सर.
I'm a senior citizen and I'm an extremely illustrious professor. I don't need to talk like that. But when I said this, I want to put the point very clearly that lively. That's the whole idea. It should be, it should really make somebody interesting, involved, and enjoying and benefiting. So this is the engaging like that, enterprising, earning. So these are all the lively like that. Nija means real like that. It's not some a film dikhate. No, it's not that. Actually, it's exciting to go and fish in the pond. Actually, fishing is very, very lively. So because it gives you an amazing kind of an involvement into like that. So entrepreneurship can be made into. This is the thing which made me to come as Mandi sir, and I'm very happy. And my name is 1/12 Mandi sir. 1/12. I think Hindi में समझ सकता है कि 1/12, 1/12. So the fraction is 1/12, and Mandi sir like that. Now why people call me as Mandi sir? So I teach entrepreneurship to the students through a medium, madhyam. The channel. The channel is basically Mandi. The channel is basically Angadi. The channel is Santa, Bazaar. So, this is very, very real like that. For example, if you go to any sabji mandi, you can see the kind of energy like that. Daladin, Daladin, Daladin. For 10 rupees clean. You can imagine the slogan he gives it like that, 10 rupees ke kilo, 10 rupees ke kilo, 10 rupees. He's a simple man on the road, uneducated. The kind of energy with which he speaks about 10 rupees kilo tomato, 10 rupees kilo tomato. You can imagine the energy which comes out of it like that. So here, the medium which we are trying to use is Mandi, Bazaar, Angadi, real world. The Jain and Agarwal will really appreciate my point, actually. I'm sure any Lakotia, any Kejriwal definitely will understand it. Kejriwal understands far better, actually. So today, the necessity of making the academic learning into enterprise learning. Earlier, it used to be academic learning. पढ़ने के लिए, लिखने के लिए, कुछ लिखेंगे. Academic means it is unrelated to the real world. Is academic. The definition of academic means इससे real world से कुछ लेन देन नहीं है. This is called academic. This is disconnect like that. मत बोला, आप बाहर है पूरा. IIT दिल्ली बाहर है ना, ये इनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आता. खाली अंदर की बात ही अंदर बात करता है. So they are completely focused in library, books, information which is there, which is available. That's all. They don't see outside. They don't see the reality like that. And over reality, they take years and years like that. So this is the problem with education. Today, the education should come very close to the market. It should get out of the campus walls. It should percolate into the world. So entrepreneurship is one area which is coming up. There's a reason why we're trying to look at it. And it can be made real. It can be made. Somebody is speaking. Yeah. You can post your messages. You post messages.
Gaurav, can you Mr. Punitharan, can you mute your Gaurav, can you mute?
Yeah. So the question here is that connecting to the world and taking the subject to them, the distance between the subject, the content, and the context, and the customer. The content, which is there in the mind of the student, and the context is market, and the content is carried to the context. Content is carried to the context. Bazaar, Angadi, market, and customer is met. Context में customer होता है, वो भगवान है. This is the man who is called God. And उसके जाके उनसे बात करता है कि क्या ये content सही content है नहीं है. This is an important. For example, you said that okay, customer is king. Marketing fellow बोला है. Somebody said that dollar value is 89 rupees. Is it सच्चाई है नहीं है? Is 88 rupees? No, something you see it, but when you go out and see it, you understand it. No, sir, whatever is there in this particular thing is right. This is what a student should look at it. You should go out, verify, validate the information by execution, by application, by submission, by verification. In this process, student will also get benefited. So entrepreneurships can be done with, for example, zoology student. What is the price of mutton? Price of mutton is 50 rupees. People will laugh at 50 rupees को टमाटर भी नहीं मिलता, मटन कैसे मिलेगा? 600 रुपए रहता है, 800 रुपए रहता है. So the zoology student should understand what is the price of mutton. So he has to go to the market and he takes the particular kind of thing. Like, for example, the kaju is there. What is the price of kaju? The agriculture student should take the kaju to the market. He understands whether it is 400 kilo.
So you got mute.
Yeah, I got muted, but I got unmuted actually. So this process is basically entrepreneurship. And today, this process can be done for 4 crore graduate students. or 5 crore graduate students. We have a 5 crore graduate students enrolled in the colleges from UG and PG, these things, especially universities, colleges. And these are very, very explosive people like that. They're very sensitive people. They can explode anytime like that. This is a very kind of thing. And the explosion should be very positive for it. Otherwise, it's going to be negative. This is also a problem for us. So these 4 crore students, unless you put them to the proper kind of thing, we can't be able to get the better results. So entrepreneurship, we should be able to take the 4 crore students. For example, we have a commerce student, we have around 15%. We have a sciences around 15% again. We have engineering again around 15%, -1 + 1. Almost 45% of populace in colleges, professional colleges, we got around, in these 4 crore students, 45% commerce, business management, and agriculture engineering, if you take that. 45%, almost out of 4 crores, 2 crore students are these people. And these people should understand enterprising perfectly. कीमत क्या है, पैसे क्या है, value कैसे है, economy. Please understand, economy doesn't mean that economics. Economy means value. Economy is all about कीमती. Actually, its economy is also about values. कीमत के साथ होता है, value भी होता है. Whether you love the value, whether you like the value, how you got the value is also कीमती है. It's not just getting money, no. I mean, you become a crorepati. How you become a crorepati is also a value. So it's not just money. Along with money, you also have values. So value and values are not too different. Actually, वही है. How you become a chief minister is not that. You become a chief minister is one value, but how you become a chief minister is also an important value. तो दोनों related है. So we are interested to develop these 4 crore students a कीमती and enterprising as part of the education, because when these 4 crore students, 5 crore students, every year there are 1 crore students passing out, there are no 1 crore jobs. So as a teachers, we are extremely focused on seeing that how we can be able to prepare at least out of these 1 crore people, at least some percentage. You can't say the 0%. Tell me, Gauri Shankar, or what percentage of people, at least minimum, the kamas kam, we have to make it out of this 1 crore who are passing out. Otherwise, this is going to be a big problem for us. Because this 1 crore student will throw stones on us. They become down बोल के बोलेगा. So we require some percentage of people, we require it. There is a reason why the Shiveshji and this particular ideathon and enterprising is being taken up, and it can be taught. This is the whole idea, and it can be easily taught. Please understand, today's generation are not like 20 years, 30, but today we got an amazing kind of technologies. They got an exposure. They are eager for real activity. They are not for ये ड्रामा मत चलाओ, जोक्स मत सुनाओ, मुझे डायरेक्शन दे दे. दिस इज टुडेज जनरेशन. दे डोंट वांट ऐसी ड्रामा करे चले जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. दे वांट वैल्यू फॉर एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग. दे केयर फॉर वैल्यू. सो how to do this is kind of thing. And I'll just stop for a minute and ask 1 or 2 people to give introductions, tell about any questions there, any dilemmas there, and then I will take it forward. At least 1 or 2 people like that. And especially, why not like Gauri Shankar or Jain? Where he went, Jain kahan gaya tha? One or two people like that. Sawa, Rajesh, Kishore, anybody. Akansha, Bhatia, Deepak.
Sir, I'm here listening to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir.
Any one question, any one point you'd like to tell me? What is
Sir.
there in your tell me.
Sir.
Or you can type it.
How to convert our ideas into startups.
Very good idea. Great. How to convert our ideas into startups. I'm writing it like here, no? Ideas into startup.
Yes, sir.
How to ideas into startup. How to do. This is very good idea. I'll talk about it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Harish, why don't you ask me a question, Harish? Venkat, why don't you ask me a question? Manikada, why don't you ask me a question?
Gauri Shankar wants to ask, sir. Gauri Shankar,
yeah, please do that. Or you type it. I don't mind.
Sir, what is the thing is, sir, everything needs funding.
I have a doubt.
So first Shankar, then Sayan. Sayan,
Sorry?
let Mr. Gauri Shankar speak, then I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Gauri Shankar, can you ask your question?
Sir, where can I go for funding, sir? Since what is the thing is, they are asking for PhDs. If I need to apply for funding, they are especially what is the thing is, it's all about funding, sir. How can a person without PhD, or how can a lame person can ask for fund?
Okay, I have noted down the question in the chat box.
Good.
Okay, Sayan Das, can you ask your question?
Yeah.
So I am a student, like first year BBA student. So I have a business idea, okay. But I have no background of this. I don't know how to start from scratch. So I have been to my professor for funding for college. So they're like draft the idea. So I don't know literally anything about the startup, like how to start idea.
How to start, right? Okay.
Yeah, nothing, like from zero. So how will I start it?
Yeah, scooter में कुछ कैसे मारे?
How to start? Good.
Yeah. Anyone else? You have question? Please ask your question. We have got 3 questions so far.
Yeah. One more, and then we will go for kind of thing. One more. Okay. Let us go with the 3 questions, and then I will come back again. Okay. So one question
asking something. Akansha Bhatia.
Go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I wanted a question in continuation to what I think Gauri Shankar sir mentioned, that in academics we are already involved in too much of PhD work. It's not that we do not have ideas. Certain times we have very good ideas that click in. Gaurav sir has actually is one person who has succeeded in doing what he's doing currently, and he's good with entrepreneurship also. However, as much as we are involved with academics, getting fully involved within startup is extremely difficult. I mean, at this point of time, being a faculty also, we are involved there, but at times there are ideas. I mean, personally, I have certain ideas where I would like to start up, have a startup as a, into female entrepreneurship. Yes, funding is very, very important, and getting through the system, sir, we'll have to leave academics then. I think we'll leave academics for our startup then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Thank you very much. Okay, that's good. I like the questions which are being put. Ideas into startup, how to do funding, where should I get it? They got an idea, but somebody has not backed it, so I just left it. How to start? Somebody asked, and somebody said that we are already very busy with many things. How we can do that? That is a kind of thing. Okay, good. So, given your questions, I would like to take to the 1 or 2 examples. I don't know whether I am visible or not. Am I visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, I am visible. So, before me, there is a notebook. We just look at. Are you able to see my notebook? Yeah.
Gaurav, use the spotlight for.
Is it reflecting? It is reflecting.
Yeah. Is it reflecting?
Yes. Yeah, it is better now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this boy, okay, is it reflecting? Okay, no problem with that. Is it reflecting now? I think still reflecting. Okay. So this is a company by one of my students. What he did it is he gets his advertisement and put in the notebook.
Right. Sir, थोड़ा पीछे रखेंगे. It's too close. Yeah.
Blur feature on hai. It is on for your background blur feature. That's why we are not able to see
Yeah.
it.
Now it's
మరి ఇవాళ మొత్తం ఇవన్నీ చేశా ఈ ఫైనాన్షియల్ డీటెయిల్స్ మొత్తం ఫిల్ చేశా.
Gaurav, can you mute Mr. Kishore Reddy? Yeah.
బస్
let us see again. Yeah. So is it some blurring coming up? What is that? It's coming up.
So
Light.
you have a star like background blur is on, so that is why it is blurring. The picture is blurring.
Yeah, I think now I removed it.
Yeah, it is better. Yeah, we can see it clear. Yeah.
So if you look at the student gets advertisements, puts part of his notebook and front 2 pages and the last 2 pages. And he sells this notebook almost, can you imagine the price of the book will come down to what rate? If it is 80 rupees book, at what rate he will sell it? Can you imagine? So this is the business by one IIM MBA student. It's a very simple business. You go out, pick up advertisements and take the advertisements, put part of this particular notebook and sell them. This is kind of thing. You understood? Anybody can have understood this particular business model?
The advertiser is paying for the
Yes, sir.
cost.
Simple. And he sells almost 50% less compared to the market price. 50%. And he registered his private limited company. He registered his private limited company. Actually, my light gaya hai. I don't know, generally it don't go, but anyhow, now it might take little time for me to get it.
Fine. It's visible, sir.
So he registered his company. This is the MOA, Ministry of Articles of Association and Memorandum of Association, completely like that. This is a bank account. So if you convert an MBA student doing a business as part of an MBA curriculum, actually, I'm not taking him out of the classroom. I'm putting him in the middle of the classroom. Actually, he is getting to the centrality of the classroom. This is the kind of thing. No, we have to leave the academics. No, we are not leaving the academics. We are making the academics has become the core of our learning. So this is one simple example which I would like to give it and how simply it can be done. I'll give one more example. Okay. So a lot of people are saying that we have ideas, we need funding, we are not getting funding, how to do it like that. I'll just give a very simple example and I will come back to what is an idea, funding, I'll come to. Okay. This is a Gandhi's autobiography book. And we give this book to the MBA student and say that you go out and sell this on the roads. And everybody is given 10 book copies and he has to go out and sell it. Why he has to sell it? Because he should understand the entrepreneurship. So this is the reason why I give it. And this is 40 rupees book, 50 rupees book, and he will go out and sell it. So why we give it is because the idea, the information that Satyameva Jayate, there is truth, there is a non-violence, there is aparigraha, there are certain principles, there are certain ethics. Somebody like a gentleman called Gandhi spoke about it. And the student will take this to the market and see whether the book has got any value with the Shivesh ji or Gaurav ji or Kishore or maybe Rinsha, anybody for that matter. If somebody says that it has no value, that means that Gandhi is, there is no value for Gandhi. But people say that, wow, we would like to buy it. That means there is a value in it like that. The point here is that student must carry the information, the content to the market and validate whether it is right or wrong. Gandhi is right or wrong. No, Gandhi is right. It is not you telling or X telling or library telling or printing. The student should know whether Gandhi is right or not. And Gandhi should be right, should not only be right, but also he should get his 10 rupees. If he is not getting 10 rupees out of the book, Gandhi is wrong. So validating Gandhi can also be valuable. This is entrepreneurship. This is an assignment for communications. How do you go and sell to the personal selling to the customer? This is a part of marketing exercise. This is part of managerial communication. This is part of marketing management. So we convert this small activity into a learning activity where reality is there, where the student is getting benefit. Ma faleshu katachana. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma falesh katachana. No. You also get rewards also out of it. You have a responsibility to do this and you also get 10 rupees commission also you get it. So this is the simplest assignment through which entrepreneurship can be injected into the mind of the student. Very small activity. No, sir. With this, whether students will understand entrepreneurship, I request you to do such very, very simple activities. Then you see whether it works or not. Selling is the best thing to inject entrepreneurship. Becho, and Malik Bano is the best thing to do it like that. Agarwal is smiling at actually. शिवेश जी आप अग्रवाल को बिठाया तो हंस रहे मुझे देख के बोलता है कि हमारे को बोल रहे हैं कि बेचो तो मालिक बनेगा बोल गुदा एनीबडी सेलर ऑटोमेटिकली बिकम्स ए मालिक
नहीं उसको आता है बेचना सर
प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड the beginning and the beginning origin of the entrepreneurship is selling. Lot of people say that no entrepreneurship I will make and I've got an idea. No, I got an idea. I would like to make this particular kind of thing. Making is not entrepreneurship first. Please understand. Unless you are Ambani's son. You are Ambani's son, you can make and sell it. If you are Kishore Reddy's son, you don't have money. You have to start reverse. Don't make first sell. And then you think whether selling, you have to make it or not. So this is the way out. Please understand how to teach entrepreneurship is that from where to start. So one of the best things is that convert the academic assignment into work. This is one. Convert academic assignment into work. This is first point. This is assignment. 30%, 40% marks I will give it to them. And 4 courses, 5 courses. And what are the 5 courses? What are the 5 courses? Anybody can write it? You should write it. Why I should tell it? Half the teachers say. Which subjects can be understood by this particular book selling? Which 5 teachers can give assignment marks? 10%, 20%. Write it. Anybody? Rinshaji, you write it first. You have to write it. Which subject student can understand and learn as they sell this particular thing? Yeah. Nobody is writing, boss. Nobody is writing. Right now. Likhna bahut zaruri hai. Anybody? Price discrimination. So it's marketing related assignment. Number one. Number two. Only one person wrote it. It's very bad. We have 32 people on the board. Kishorji,
Sir,
bolo,
sir.
which subject you can teach in MBA?
Yes, sir. I am writing, sir.
Finance. Yeah. The cost of it is 50 rupees. How it become 50 rupees? Actually, if you produce it, it becomes 300 rupees. OB, organizational behavior. Yes. What kind of behavior you got when you talk to the customer? That's consumer behavior also talked about, but also organizational behavior. Whether you have a ability to go and talk to, you can give an amazing, what is your personality? What is your personality? What is your perception? What is your consumer behavior? Economics, strategy, marketing, communicate, ethics. There is a course called ethics. So you can give almost 10 different leadership. Oh, wonderful. Salute. Gauri Shankar ji, namaskaram andi. I think you did a wonderful thing. Leadership is the whole idea. Gandhi is the leader, man. Gandhi is the leader. Please understand, I don't have any affiliation with the Gandhi. I am not a topi based. I kept topi for a different reason, not for the Gandhi actually. But of course, the Gandhi is also one kind of thing. So convert academic assignment into work, which will be giving money. This is the first principle. Right? You should write it. Convert academic assignment into work, which will give value to the student. Write it. Everybody should write it. Convert academic assignment into work, which will give everybody. Write it as many times as possible. Nothing wrong in that. Hindi में लिख ले आप, मराठी में लिखो, मैथिली में लिखो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम, बंगाली में लिखो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Quickly. Convert academic assignment into work which pays you. Please, paise bolo mat. So work, money, academic. These are things like that. And you give marks to them. Actually, as a teacher gives academic credit. This is the kind of thing. So I do this for the last 20 years and students came out very well. The program is called Mahamandi. Hug the Work. Can you imagine this t-shirt is made by students? It's not by mine, like students. I mean, this is designed by the students. I have not done it. And 500 students, they sell 10 lakh worth inventory in one day. Yeah. And this is an assignment and they will write it. You go to YouTube and see videos are being made on it. Pay them in grades. You must pay them in grades. So it's completely an exchange kind of thing like that. Unless you sell it, you don't get a grade. नहीं बेचा, marks नहीं मिलेगा. बेचो बेचो सीखो 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 सोचो बेचो सीखो सोचो. So you can make any subject automatically into it like that. So for example, I do the same thing on, but I change the date. This I will do it on October 2nd. This I will do it on Which day? Which day I do this? Which day I do it?
Republic Day. Republic Day, sir. With audible. Republic.
Ambedkar Jayanti, I do it.
Okay.
Of course, I do it on 26 January also, I can do it. So the question is that we are making somebody a civic man. We are converting his idea of information being executed, converted into value. Now, somebody will think that you are teaching Ambedkarism. That is one thing. But we are trying to tell them that there is a value which we are trying to convert in the market. This is the important thing which we are trying to look at. So please understand, when you say ideas, startup, money, my assignments are clear. I don't give money. Without money, you should convert your idea into a value. This is a very clear. Whatever you have information in your mind should be able to be used and converted into value is the first kind of thing which require it. And this can be done by most students, and all students have to do it. This is the simplest assignment which I do. I'm known for I make my students to sell maths products, science products, physics product, astronomy products, they sell it. So it becomes so easy for us to do it. So my dear friends, selling is the first point with which we can make it. This is the first point we would like to make. Second, how to do enterprising. I would like to go to the second point. You asked me how to teach entrepreneurship. That's the reason which I'm trying to tell it like that. Okay, this is a book of, you look at this, a book of many pages which you got this. So you're able to see some document here. Are you able to see some document?
Yes.
What is this?
Stamp.
What is this document? What do you see here? I mean, it's difficult for you to understand. Yeah. So these are all documents which students registered their companies in the classroom. They register their companies in the classroom. These are all documents. So what we do is that we tell the students saying that you register a company, you get marks. This is for MBAs. This is for MCOMs. Very simple. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? You should ask. Rajesh ji, you should ask questions. Balaji. Anybody, mic, open your mic.
Sir, good evening. This is Dr. Rajesh from.
Rajesh ji. So what subject you teach, Rajesh ji?
I am the electrical engineering background, sir.
Very good, very good. So nice of you. So nice.
Thank you, sir.
So
what,
huh.
From last half an hour, I am listening to you.
Oh, good,
Whatever
good.
you have said, it is correct. But what happened now? The students' mindset, how to change? That is a big challenge in front of us.
Yeah.
Because everybody is behind the job and all the things. So we have to. Many times I am trying from my level base to establish some company, to do some, at least whatever the government schemes are there, I am giving, but the students' mentality is not turning out.
Good,
So
good.
what
What's
that
your
purpose?
name?
What
What is your name? What is your name?
Dr. Rajesh Patil.
Rajesh Patil ji. Patil ji, I would like to just give one example and then let us see for it, if at all.
Yes, sir.
So you are electrical engineer. So what
Yes,
I'll do, on Engineers Day, I make my engineering students to sell engineering products in the market.
Okay.
I will give an example. Can you imagine? I conducted this in at least 10 engineering colleges. The product I gave
Okay.
them is, the product I
Yes.
gave them on Engineers Day is nail cutter.
Okay.
And they have to sell it as an engineering product.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So can you imagine? No, this is nothing to do with entrepreneurship. Please understand, it's nothing to do with entrepreneurship. It's only
Yes, sir.
for Engineers Day. What is engineering? What is the engineering product? What are the engineering
Correct.
principles involved in it? The
Yes, sir.
students go out and sell it. And this is an assignment.
Yes, sir.
This is not nothing to do with entrepreneurship. It is an assignment. That's all.
Yes, sir.
So the students, when they go out and sell the engineering product, nail cutter, they have to tell at least 10 engineering principles involved in this particular nail cutter.
Nail cutter. Okay. Okay.
What is the sharpness of a teeth?
Teeth. Correct.
आप सोच ले पाटील जी, शिक्षणाचा खर्च शिक्षणामध्ये शिक्षणाकरिता शिक्षणासाठी कमवा.
कमवा. करेक्ट. करेक्ट. बरोबर आहे.
शिक्षणाचा खर्च शिक्षणामध्ये शिक्षणाकरिता शिक्षणासाठी कमवा.
Correct.
So the student will understand how I can make a value out of this particular nail cutter. And he has to tell what is the process in making this particular nail cutter and engineering principles.
Okay.
What is the quality? So please understand, you should introduce small activities for many students, like many students, not just one student like that. 100, 300 students. So it's a fantastic thing to see when we introduced. The problem is, Patil ji, how do you convert your subject into a product and put it for the customer to get money?
Correct. Correct.
I'll repeat.
Yes, sir. I understood.
Subject को हम, please understand, ये आटा नहीं है, हम डोसे बनाया है उसको.
Correct. Correct.
आटा से कोई, there is no point in selling आटा. We want to sell you vada pav.
Correct.
So you sell vada pav. How to convert your atta into vada pav is the bigger issue.
Correct.
So
I understood, sir.
There are n number of possibilities to sell it. Can you imagine? This is
in a skeleton.
I make my engineering college, my engineering students to sell this skeleton as an engineering product.
Yeah, okay. अरे वाह.
अरे सर क्या बोलते सर आप तो? So a lot of people ask engineers, how come it is an engineering product?
Correct.
अबे तो क्या बोल रहे हैं, ये तो डिजाइन इंजीनियरिंग है तो पूरा, इसमें तो डिजाइन इंजीनियरिंग है, तो मैकेनिक्स है इसमें तो पूरा.
Correct.
इसमें पूरा पूरा मैथमेटिकल प्रिंसिपल्स है इसमें.
अच्छा.
So it is not a biological product, it is an engineering product.
Correct.
No, this is what we are converting information into ideas, into product, into customers, into value.
Correct, sir.
I'll repeat. Information into ideas, into products and services, to the customers, to the value.
Values. Okay.
ये होना है पूरा एक दिन में होना है.
Correct.
It can't be saying that no 10 साल के बाद हो जाएगा. नहीं. आज ही होना है. Immediately होना है. And छोटा करो, इतना ही करो.
Correct.
So my dear friends, it's an amazing kind of thing where you can convert, and बच्चे को एकदम समझ में आ गया ना, he won't stop.
Yes, sir.
He won't stop. Actually, I got an amazing kind of products in my office, which I will show you. For example, this is a physics product. What you call boomerang.
Yes, sir.
If you throw it out, it will come back. What is a
It
physics?
is a reverse.
Dynamics?
Yes, sir.
So he should be able to convert these principles in dynamics, aerodynamics.
Correct.
So which angles में throw करना है इसको? Why it comes out? Which principles are relevant? Which principles will appear in engineering entrance?
Okay.
So please understand, we have to convert information into this thing without investment. Please understand. Everybody says मुझे पैसे दे दे बोल के बोलता है. पैसे कौन देता है? पैसा थोड़ी दे देगा. पैसे होता है, पापा बड़ा होते तो पैसे मिलेगा. तुम्हारा आइडिया बड़ा हो गया तो पैसे मिलेगा. अभी आइडिया नहीं, आइडिया में कुछ नहीं है अभी. So the biggest issue today is that please don't unnecessarily bother about it. You don't require money for it. Today we are talking about creator economy. So this is the reason why I say that don't bother about funding. Funding is not required actually. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You are.
So this is the what? My question is that the teacher should convert every activity into work. Where work से क्या कि मिठाई निकलना है, मक्खन निकलना है, मक्खन निकलना है, तो जूस निकलना है. जूस नहीं निकला है, बच्चे बोलता है कि बेकार है बोल के बोलता है. So the जूस निकलने में हमारा क्रिएटिविटी जरूरी है. And I did this for the last so many years, and people love it like that. So I give the assignment like registering a company. I'll give the registering like Ambedkar का किताब बेचता है, and this program is called Mahamandi. And I got, can you imagine 500 companies are there which are done by my students. Like, for example, a company like Unicorn, like Deal Share. This is a unicorn. You go to internet and see that this is a unicorn. 1000 crore का company है.
अरे बाप रे.
1000 crore का company. So the question is that are we able to the company kind of thing? This company is a 500-600 crores company है. So we should say, please बड़े बड़े बात मत बोलना, छोटे छोटे बात बोलो. 1 रुपए कैसे कमाना है, 10 रुपए कैसे कमाना है, 100 रुपए कैसे कमाना है, पढ़ने में कैसे करना है. This is teaching entrepreneurship to the students. So I do 2 things. First one is registration of the company. Second thing is selling. Third thing is that we convert their summer projects, final projects into startups. They do it, that also. But this we do it all the 2 years. Every assignment which they do in multiple courses are being put part of the one single course, like company like that. So what they do in the first module, second module, third module, fourth module, fifth, sixth, seventh, these modules पे पूरा company all the 6 modules पे चलता है. हर एक modules पे 4-5 assignment आता है. There are 5 modules. From each module, if you get 3 assignments, 15 assignments मिलता है. So by the time the 15 assignments हो जाता है, company 50%, 60% होता है. I'll just tell you. For example, if you think that a book has got a 15 chapters, एक किताब है ना, इसको 15 chapters है. So every assignment is 1 chapter. So 15 assignments if complete हो गया तो किताब हो जाता है, कंपनी हो जाता है. So all assignments may not happen. Maybe 10 assignment हो सकता है, 15 अभी भी बाकी है, 5 होता है, 10 और भी बाकी है. So my question is that we make students to do assignments for doing the startup. So हमारे लिए startup नहीं है, हमारे लिए assignment है. All the assignments will go into the startup, and startup will come out like that. For example, this particular skeleton has got 200 assignments. ये भी एक असाइनमेंट है, ये भी एक असाइनमेंट, ये भी एक असाइनमेंट है। तो 10 असाइनमेंट्स हो गया था। पूरा असाइनमेंट, पूरा बॉडी नहीं बनता है, बट कुछ तो बनता है। तो स्टूडेंट को समझ में आता है कि क्या किया है और क्या करना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी मेक स्टूडेंट्स टू स्टार्ट ए वेबसाइट। अब लिख ले, यू राइट, if student makes a website, we give marks. Register किया, he got marks. Website किया, marks. What else? बैंक अकाउंट किया, marks. समझ में आया?
यस सर, आया, समझ में आया, अच्छे से समझाया आपने।
छोटा 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 छोटा, एक 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 के बाद।
यस
तो
यस।
पढ़ाई होने के बाद क्या करेगा? वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड आफ्टर स्टडीज, क्या होगा? एक चीज है,
करेक्ट।
क्या होता है कि when started this company, they get a good placement. They get very good placement because of startup.
Sir, one more question. How to register means what is the first approach to
सर
register?
सर, बच्चे शादी के लिए आए ना, बोलो को बेटा तू
Yes.
तू जाके शादी करके आओ, बोलते वो शादी करके आएगा। बहुत है सर। सर प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, देर आर ऑनलाइन कंपनीज, LLP 8,000 rupees. One person
पाटिल जी,
startup.
अगर को रजिस्ट्रेशन कराना हो, आप
हाँ
हमारे
सर,
कीजिए, हम लोग करवा देंगे।
ठीक है सर, चलेगा।
क्या बोले सर?
ये
वेरी
सबसे
गुड सर, थैंक यू।
कंपनी
थैंक यू सर।
रजिस्ट्रेशन आसान काम है, लेकिन जो सर बोल रहे हैं कि रजिस्टर कराओ तो नंबर मिलेगा।
हाँ,
बस
वही इम्पोर्टेंट है सर।
अगर ऐड
करेक्ट।
बनाया तो नंबर मिलेगा,
यस यस।
है ना। प्रोडक्ट बनाया
बराबर।
तो
यस।
नंबर मिलेगा, प्रोडक्ट
करेक्ट
बेच
करेक्ट करेक्ट
नंबर मिलेगा, बैंक
करेक्ट।
खोला तो नंबर मिलेगा,
नंबर
खरीद दिया
अंगड़ा।
तो नंबर मिलेगा। आप उसमें 15 असाइनमेंट क्रिएट कर सकते हैं।
करेक्ट।
सर सर, एक एक चीज बोलूंगा ना संजीव जी,
जी।
एक लड़का और लड़की दोनों मिलके आता है हमारे पास, सर हम दोनों कंपनी बना रहे। पाटिल जी सुन ले,
हाँ सर।
ये लड़का लड़की दोनों कंपनी बना रहे, वो तो बहुत खुश होता हूं मैं। क्यों?
चल जाएगा।
ये दोनों अभी तो पार्टनर्स है, आगे भी पार्टनर्स बनेगा।
हाँ, वही बराबर है सर।
पाटिल जी तुम्हारा क्या प्रॉब्लम, आपका क्या प्रॉब्लम है, मेरा क्या प्रॉब्लम है, आपका कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या? वो दोनों कुछ,
नहीं नहीं सर, नहीं सर, नहीं सर।
we should expect them to be living like that। दोनों तो अच्छा,
यस
बड़े
सर।
अच्छी चीज है। एंड
यस
मेरे
सर। यस
पास,
सर।
कैन यू इमेजिन, आई राइट वन नेम, आप देख ले। ओके, आई एम राइटिंग टू नेम्स हियर। कौन सा है दोनों नेम्स?
संदीप एंड हर्षिता।
हर्षिता। ये पॉलीगन का मालिक है, एंड इसका आज वैल्यू है 5,000 करोड़। सर 5,000 करोड़। They know they both are classmates. They started the company together. यूनिकॉर्न 1,000 करोड़ है ये, 5 बिलियन का इसका है चीज है। एनी हाउ, दिस इज व्हाट वी वांट। सो पार्टनरशिप करके आ गया ना, तो दोनों बच्चे आके मिलाए तो बोलेंगे मार्क्स दे दूंगा मैं। Today I am talking to one student says that sir I am not getting a partner. गलती तुम्हारा है पाटिल जी. इफ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग ए पार्टनर इसकी मतलब है ये गलती पाटिल जी का है.
Correct, sir. Correct.
नो 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 आई एम अच्छा आदमी है, ये है ना मंडी सर है ना ये बेकार है. अरे कैसा होता है?
Correct.
नो
No.
मैं अच्छा हूँ, दुनिया पूरा गलत है, ऐसा कैसे होता है?
Correct, sir.
And you have to find out your partner somehow.
Okay.
And you are in the college, you are learning only to understand. You get marks for it. तुम्हारे को आंकड़ा मिलेगा, नंबर मिलेगा.
Sir,
So you
in line
can.
with the model that you are suggesting now, this SBI College Youth Ideathon is in completely line with this only. इसके अंदर भी we have several stages. You have an idea, you get you clear one stage of the ideathon. Once you have organized your idea into a business plan and actionable insight, you get further points and you clear another stage of the program. So this is how, inspired from your model only, we have designed this SBI College Youth Ideathon. And इसके अंदर सिमिलरली जैसे प्रोफेसर्स हैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स को मार्क्स देते हैं, वी हैव अ मॉडल जिसमें हम प्रोफेसर्स को मार्क्स भी देते हैं कि द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स दे एनकरेज टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द प्रोग्राम. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट देयर आर सेवरल अवार्ड्स फॉर द प्रोफेसर्स एज वेल. Like if they have like 300 students or 400 students or 50 students, if they have encouraged that many students and they have submitted their ideas, the professors will also get awards for that.
Beautiful. So ये चीज है. So पूरा एक, please understand, startup doesn't mean that तो पैसे बनाया, नहीं, it's not that. The process है, हर एक step आप लेके जाओ.
Sir, can I come in for 1 second?
Sure. आइए, बोलिए.
So to all the professors who are here, basically Youth Ideathon में फर्स्ट स्टेप में हम लोगों को उनका आइडिया शेयर करने कहते हैं. सेकेंड स्टेप में वो जैसा मंडी सर ने कहा स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस, तो वो एक छोटा सा अपने बिजनेस का प्लान बनाते हैं. थर्ड स्टेप में हम टॉप 500 टीम को 2,000 रुपये देते हैं कि आप कुछ बनाओ जो भी आपका आइडिया था. सो मेक वॉट एवर यू हैव ड्रीम्ड, राइट? And then fourth step mein, whatever they have made, we ask them to sell. So we have created a portal called the Youth Company where they will sell. And then we invite top 200 teams to come to IIT Delhi to showcase, make a pitch to investors, and then win accolades. 10 teams will get 1 lakh rupee each prize. So that is the model. And we really want to honor all the professors who are encouraging students, because this is the model of mass entrepreneurship in colleges.
Yes. Absolutely.
Right.
We want mass.
Right.
We don't want only Ambani's son can make it. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Only IIT Delhi student can make. No, it's not. हर एक गांव में बच्चे कर सकता है.
खाली गौरव एक बार वेबसाइट खाली दिखा दो, फिर सर को पकड़ ले.
हाँ पक्का.
So this is the website for College Youth Ideathon. इसके अंदर स्टूडेंट्स को रजिस्टर करने के लिए simply just like all the details are over here. This ideathon was launched by Dr. Kiran Bedi in Delhi Constitution Club of India. And इसके जो जितने भी several stages हैं वो यहाँ पर हमारे पास resources में available हैं. Event schedule, जो भी अलग अलग कॉम्पिटिशन इसके अंदर ऑर्गेनाइज करवा रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल ऑन दिस वेबसाइट. एंड ऑन द टॉप लेफ्ट यू विल सी देयर आर, टॉप राइट यू विल सी देयर इज अ बटन कॉल्ड सबमिट योर आइडिया. ऑन क्लिकिंग दिस द स्टूडेंट्स विल गेट ऑनटू अ रजिस्ट्रेशन पेज जहां पर वो अपनी डिटेल्स पुट इन करके दे विल सी अ पोर्टल लाइक दिस. There are several steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. As soon as they complete different steps, they get some pointers and they progress in their startup making process. And this competition has been divided into different stages, as sir has mentioned. It starts with idea submission, and idea submission के अंदर भी there are many students जो हमारे पास आते हैं. They say, sir, I have multiple ideas. Do I have to choose one idea? No, they don't have to choose one idea. They can register all their ideas separately. One by one, they can register all their ideas. They can try out all their ideas. जैसे अभी मंडी सर ने बताया, you have to go to the market, test your ideas, check करो उसकी value है या नहीं है. So similarly, we have this. You can put in all your ideas, and once you put in all your ideas, you can finalize on one particular idea on the basis कि उसकी value market में हो रही है या नहीं हो रही है. Website I have put in the chat box. Shivesh sir has also put the website in the chat box. It is www.youthideathon.in. And इसके अंदर when students are registering their teams, they are asked who is your mentor, so they can put in their professor names as well.
Good.
I'm sharing my email ID in the chat box. You can connect with me over the email for any queries or any support that you might need in this process. Yeah.
एक चीज है, एक्चुअली मेरा हाथ में एक छोटा सा प्रोडक्ट है. There is a product in my hand. Are you able to see the product?
Cheese roasted cashews. Yeah.
This is 6 पीसेस है, इसमें खाली 6 पीसेस है, एंड इसका कीमत है 20 रुपीज. एक पैकेट आया था. Somebody got me like that. So there are kind of a packing which is a completely different modern era. Today we got it like that. He came out with a nutritious food and he is packing it. ये 5 रुपए में बेच रही है. ये there are only 6 items are there in it like that. This is cashew. शिवेश जी, आपका भी मैं एक खा रहा हूँ. Anyhow, this is about it. There are 2 books on which student startups are written. This is one and this is the other. Underage CEOs and this thing. They are all student companies which are started. But all these student companies never are in the same model which we are talking about. They are more just born out of nothing. They are not born of a particular process. But we are cultivating them. We are completely process driven with which we are doing. And these are all just only a rare kind of companies. But Shivesh ji, what he's thinking is that out of these 4 crore students, a 10% students should be able to come out with that. But we would like to infect 4 crore students. Not just like that. This can be done by MBA students. This can be done by biology students. This can be done by agriculture students, music students. And any student, like any subject student can do it. This is the beauty about it. So we want entrepreneurship, enterprising to be done. There are no courses. Simple. Assignments are converted into work. ये important चीज है. And students do the work. Most of the college में काम होता है ना, ये काम पूरा बर्बाद होके चले जाता है. It will be drained out. ये रद्दी वाले के पास जाता है. I have no hesitation to say that student labor goes to रद्दी वाला. मार्क्स देता है, लर्निंग होता है, बट वही रद्दी को हम सिद्धि बना सकता है. या ये रद्दी को हम सिद्धि बना सकता है. This is what you should look at it and you can convert it. You have any further questions? Anybody would like to? Why don't you ask me questions? Anybody?
So just one question. I think this question is in repetition.
Yeah.
Someone asked, if students are not interested into generating more and more ideas or converting their ideas into startup, so what should we do?
Good question. Please understand. मैं एक समाधान बोलूँगा. I understand that students are not interested. It's difficult. I accept it. But I will give an answer. You should not mind for it. Do you think that any child will go to mother and say that I want food? No child goes to mother and says that I want food. It is mother who feeds the child.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that every teacher should become a mother. I'm not saying that. But look at this. The way how the mother solves the problem is an important issue here. Number 1. Number 2. We have in our hands 50% internal assessment marks. I can dance I can make my student dance before me.
True.
50% मेरा हाथ में, 40% है मेरा हाथ.
जी.
You manipulate, you use this for it like that. मेरा request है. Number 2. Number 3. If you do genuinely on a Ambedkar, the Gandhi's birthday, they will do it. Have you chosen on Gandhi's birthday Gandhi book sales? That's the question. Have you picked up Ambedkar's birthday Ambedkar book sales? Have you picked up on Engineer's Day a selling engineering product? Yes. I do this. I've seen this. Amazing. Don't understand. Audience nahi dekh rahe cinema bol ke no director will say. If director says that, if a director says that audience are not interested cinema, इसकी मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब क्या है?
Directors, they are just another, what do you say? Just video making company. Nothing more of a director, nothing, a real director, yeah.
He is not a director actually. He's a
Yes.
bekar.
Yes.
You go to Ram Gopal Verma, you go to anybody. अरे तो दे दे पैसे दे दे मैं बनाऊंगा मैं आपको मैं दिखाऊंगा ये चीज है. Teachers, please understand today you got an amazing kind of power in you. Government is asking you, government has given a directives to you, student startup policy बोल के एक government has given directive to you. So you should be able to make use of it. मेरे पास था somewhere like that, no? You go to the student startup policy. It is there. No, हमारा मैनेजमेंट सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे. हमने क्या करेगा? आपका मैनेजमेंट नहीं करे तो मैं क्या करूं उसके लिए? आई एम नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दैट. आपका नसीब है कि आप ऐसा कब कॉलेज में हैं, मैं क्या करूं उसके लिए? बट however, I will try to find out some ways through which I can do it. ये important चीज है. So
Startup policy, yeah.
एक गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया किया है. ये मेरा पॉलिसी थोड़ी है. मैं थोड़ी किया है. 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी कैसे बनेगा? 4 करोड़ स्टूडेंट्स में good number of students when they become entrepreneurs, then only you can make 5 trillion economy. Otherwise, हम ऐसी रहेगा. ये चीज है. Anyhow, this is the whole idea, and you are not doing anything wrong. ये important चीज है. बोलिए.
You need to approach students as mentors rather than just their another school teacher or another random teacher.
Yeah, and please understand, if you teach like this, you will be teaching very differently. You're not teaching typical kind of thing. They will be more interested. I got a great fans. If you go to my YouTube channel and see it, you can see it, how popular I am. But anyhow, the question is that my interest is to make the students to become job seekers. No, they get jobs. They don't require jobs, but they get the jobs. They throw away jobs and become job givers. That's the whole idea. But more important thing is you learn best and you will be able to become better. That's the whole idea through which we would like to make it. Any more questions? Ask me questions, please.
Sir, Mr. Adarsh S.A. is asking, sir, what are the government incentives that Indian government provide to youth to encourage entrepreneurship?
There are, I think, please, there are bank loans are available, there are concessions are available. But after you get to a particular level, you come to these things. Even colleges are supposed to give a lot of incentives, like they should give attendance, they should give incubation facilities, they should give a break if they want it, they should give incentives. Actually, इसमें लिखा है 1% of the income of the college should be spent on student startups. 1%. If you are getting 100 crore, 1 crore has to be spent on it like that. It is being there in that. So these are all incentives available. But student level पे आप इतना ज़्यादा मत सोचो. Student level पे आप नंबर के बारे में सोचो, असाइनमेंट के बारे में सोचो. Assignment. Don't
That's
forget.
right.
You should manipulate. You should be able to move everything around assignment. Assignment में बदलने में एक आपका art होना है. And
Student want marks, let's get them to do the real work.
simple. And I've seen amazing students, they do work. 1-2 years, the whole set seems like that. But you have to break it. You have to somewhere start and doing it like that. Sir, for 30 hours course on entrepreneurship. Yeah. Actually, it's okay. 30 hours course is fine. But I talk for every subject like marketing, strategy, economics, communication, operations, IT, every subject will income. I take these 30 hours in 30 courses, 1 hour each from each course, not 30 hours. One day you do exercise, all 29 days you don't do it. Like that's not the right way. You do exercise every day 10 minutes, every day half an hour, 30 days. Rather than saying that I will do 1 day 15 hours, 30 days I don't do anything. No. Anyhow, this is my model.
Consistency is the key.
Huh?
Consistency. We have to maintain consistent, regular.
Please understand, look at this now. In every course, you are taking 5 marks. 1 credit, no? 30 hours. So, for example, if you take 30 hours, there are 3 credits. So, you pick up this in 10 subjects from everything, some part of it like that. 10 assignments. Actually, immersion happens. All the capstoning comes out. All the subjects will come together. Marketing, finance, operations, strategy, how they are linked, they understand it. No, I'm not criticizing Deepalaji. No, I'm not criticizing. That's one way through which you can make start. But spread. I said every day 10 minutes you do it. I'm not criticizing 30 hours. Actually, that's the way how Harvard does it. I don't subscribe to it. I never did it. And I got a unicorns. I got a 500 companies, students who are there. Unicorns are there. I never taught entrepreneurship course. Actually, people call me entrepreneurship professor, but I never taught entrepreneurship. I don't require it. Because I can enterprise
One more thing
anything.
I would like to add to it. If we are teaching entrepreneurship course, then it will always fail. If we are teaching entrepreneurship, then we can do something about it.
Yeah, that's true. So please understand, 1 day 15 hours exercise. थक हो गया बोलेगा कि क्या बोल के बोलेगा. Simple. You look at it. So entrepreneurship is not one course. Entrepreneurship is थोड़ा all courses में होता है.
True.
फाइनेंस भी होता है, मार्केटिंग भी होता है, वेब भी होता है, ऑपरेशंस भी होता है, एवरीथिंग होता है, एथिक्स भी होता है, प्राइसेस भी होता है. थोड़ा, all the things will come into the entrepreneurship. How come you can have a course? It's okay, but इसमें मजा नहीं. So this model which I'm talking about, what the startup, this thing, Tata SBI, which he's mentioning about is
SBI College Youth Ideathon.
You should go with a step by step. For every assignment, for every step, you give marks. बच्चों को भी क्लैरिटी रहता है कि ये रूट है, ये मेथड है, ये पाथ है. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. It's not just blindly somebody going. No, it's not that. You do these 10 activities, you become, you are close to Swarg. That is what we want. We don't want somehow you just got it. No, it's not that. And you are putting the information into implementation part. Yeah, I think I have done with any few questions if you got it. Wonderful question. I like that Deepali Mishra's question. Yashika said, thank you, sir. It was very insightful. Adarsh, sir, what are the government incentives that Indian government provide? Hai, bahut hai. But don't worry so much about this stage kind of thing like that. Yeah. Next. Any question? Becho, becho, siko, 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 socho. This is my slogan. And I'm very happy for Sanjeev ji giving this opportunity. We can make everybody enterprising. Enterprising बनाने में एक ही चीज है कि बच्चे स्टूडेंट सिखाई में कीमती निकालना है कीमती वैल्यू रियलिटी प्रॉब्लम इंफॉर्मेशन एप्लीकेशन एंड बहुत सिंपल है खाना बनाना है खुद का खाना खुद कमाना है बहुत सिंपल है खुद का खाना खुद कमाना है आई कॉल इट एज ब्रेड लेबर इट्स कॉल्ड ब्रेड लर्निंग आई पुट इट एज ब्रेड लर्निंग yeah anybody anything
I think there are not many people right now asking for questions.
Yeah.
And we are way above the time as well.
Good.
So thank you so much, sir. It was really fun and insightful session. I won't say just an insightful session, but it was a really fun session. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of this program. You can definitely get in touch with me regarding if you have any queries regarding College Youth Ideathon or any of your student ideas. I have shared my email ID as well as my the website in the chat box. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.